Thank you, Harry. Today's topics, and this is our first virtual lunch and learn, and today's topics are going to be environmental protection and housing and shelter. And if you think about it, those two topics are aligned around social justice and equity. So, Christine, would you like to go first or would you like me to go first?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can go first if you like.
Okay, thank you.
Let me go ahead and share my screen.
I think I've got access. So, okay, well, I'm Pat Smith with EarthShare California. EarthShare was founded in 1982, and in 2001, we became part of the EarthShare National Network. The network is comprised of EarthShare affiliates and chapters around the country, and we represent some of the most well-respected environmental and conservation groups around the country. The environmental and conservation groups focus within three broad areas of environmental justice, natural environment, and climate change. And I'm going to really just focus on three organizations today to give you an example of exactly what their impact has been in those three areas. The first group is Earth Justice. Earth Justice was founded on the belief that the earth needs a good lawyer. They have 14 regional offices around the country, including an office in San Francisco and one in Los Angeles. They've got a staff of 170 lawyers, and they have 630 plus legal proceedings in the works, and they represent clients free of charge. Now, Earth Justice, along with their partners and allies in Congress, supported the inclusion of $100 million for environmental justice grants in the recent COVID-19 relief bill. Earth Justice has been around for 50 years. And just to give you an idea of some of their impact when it comes to legal wins, their legal wins include the Endangered Species Act, mercury and air toxic standards, national air quality standards, and they were able to push LA Metro to invest in a full fleet of zero emission electric buses. They also helped in the banning of highly toxic chemicals which were being used by farmers. To find out more about Earth Justice, you can go to their website, and you can also find out how you can become involved with them should you want to volunteer. The next group, when it comes to the natural environment, Surfrider is really at the forefront in protecting our oceans. And they've been around again for 50 years. Their recent campaign is Rise Above Plastics. And they have 18 chapters and 18 student clubs throughout California. In total, they've got something like 52 chapters located around the country. The Rise Above Plastics campaign is really focused on educating the public about plastic pollution and how we go about reducing that. In terms of beach cleanups, they have done so far 200,000 beach cleanups to date. They have removed 650,000 pounds of trash from our beaches, and they have engaged 100,000 plus volunteers in annual beach cleanups. Again, to become involved with them, simply go to their website and you will find out more information about their events and also about their monthly and annual beach cleanups. When it comes to climate change, that is one of the focuses of NRDC, or the Natural Resources Defense Council. They have partnered with Bloomberg Philanthropies, and they are working to provide um, resources and technical assistance to a number of the cities that are participating in what's known as the Bloomberg American Cities Climate Challenge. Now, this challenge includes participation from 25 mayors. And I'm really proud of the fact that the city of LA is participating, along with San Jose and San Diego. This program, it's a 2-year program that was launched in 2018. It is funded by Bloomberg to the tune of $70 million. And it's really intended to have these cities focus on exactly what they can do in terms of addressing climate change when it comes to focusing on buildings and transportation. Now, NRDC has been around for 50 years. And again, some of their successes include the Safe Drinking Water Act, Food Quality Protection Act, and protecting whales in Southern California and Hawaii from the damaging sounds of military sonar and explosive training. Again, to get more information about NRDC and to learn how you can become involved, you can simply go to their website. In closing out, I'd really just like to thank everyone for their time and their commitment and participation in the Give to LA campaign. And I will close out with a video on exactly how you can protect nature while you work. Again, thank you. And remember, there is no planet B. And now I'm going to turn it over to my co-presenter, Christine Nguyen from United Way of Greater LA.
Thank you, Pat. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's Lunch and Learn. Again, as Pat mentioned, my name is Christine with United Way. First off, really thanks to the City of LA and everyone here today for your long-standing partnership and support. We all know you are extremely busy, and so we really appreciate you taking the time to join us and learn more about our organization. So at United Way, our mission is to break the cycle of poverty, and I would like to share with you our mission video.
There's no sound, Christine?
like assisting small business owners like Yolanda when the challenges around us. It's tough to understand how to help. At United Way of Greater LA, we have been the lifeline that has helped our communities fight poverty for nearly a century. Our focus? Housing, education, and opportunity for all. Like assisting small business owners like Yolanda when the pandemic threatened to close her salon for good. Or working with Stephen Conaway, LA's resident peanut man, to make sure his family could endure in the toughest times. Or providing free meals and learning pods for students of all ages to have a safe and secure space to learn. Our mission is defined by our belief that the best way to end injustice, inequality, and underinvestment is to increase opportunity for everyone, especially our most vulnerable neighbors. To tackle our housing shortage, we are working to develop innovative home designs that cost less than $1,000 a month, specifically for our neighbors living on our streets. To support students at a time when in-person learning is presented with unique challenges, our grantees are serving over 40,000 students to make sure that education will continue to grow our next generation of leaders. To help the thousands of families who have lost income in the last year, we and our partners are providing free tax preparation services and utility bill assistance to those in need. And to help end homelessness across LA County, our advocates through Everyone In and Home for Good team are pushing our elected leaders to embrace solutions that require housing and services, not punishment. When you give to United Way, you aren't just supporting your neighbors. You are investing in the people who are bringing change to LA County, and you're helping build our vision for a just and equitable Los Angeles. Join us.
And so to combat poverty, we address homelessness, housing, education, and economic mobility. And we strategically invest into our community and lead policy initiatives to scale researched and results-oriented solutions. So what we do is we bring together diverse coalitions for greater collective impact and activating Angelinas to advocate. Now, to help understand our community, here you see the generational poverty and isolation in communities of color have eroded wealth. And so you can see by race, the median net worth of households in LA County. So about a third of LA renter households pay more than 50% of their income on housing, and over 66,000 people are experiencing homelessness. And about 850,000 of our students attend inadequate schools and not really having the opportunity for college or career. So in 2020, the homeless count for seniors actually increased by 20%. And our goal was really to find permanent housing for our senior citizens. And so we were able to shelter about 1,023 seniors in our temporary project room key. And in addition to the housing, we were able to increase access to healthcare for those experiencing homelessness through the Health Pathways expansion. So with 23 project room key locations and interim shelters serving about 2,864 patients. And so what we've noticed is that every day we have an average about 207 people exiting homelessness, while 227 people become homeless, right? And so LA County alone, in order for us to provide affordable housing, we would need about 509,000 units. And at United Way, we are actually working on an affordable housing fund, which brings innovative models to scale, which you had seen in the video, where units will rent for less than $1,000 a month to serve people experiencing homelessness and those at risk for entering homelessness. And as it was mentioned earlier in one of the slides, we have about a third of our LA renters, spending 50% of their income on housing. And so our Future LA Coalition, our goal is to be able to provide protection, right? To keep people in their homes. Production, being able to build more affordable homes to end homelessness, and neighborhood freedom, having resources and opportunities within arm's reach, and innovation, just really capitalizing our system to extend investments in new affordable housing. And I know I probably shared a lot of information, but I hope everyone walked away feeling more informed about United Way. I would like to personally invite you to our Walk United LA event this Saturday, November 6th at our SoFi Stadium. It is a 5K family walk run to end poverty. There will be a celebratory live entertainment with the LA Rams DJ, Rams cheerleaders. There will be a kids zone, a beer garden, food trucks, and much more. And so I hope that you'll be able to join us this Saturday. But really just want to take this time to thank you all. Without your support, we would not be able to do all the work that we do within the community. And so thank you so much for all your support. And just a friendly reminder, you still have until December 10th to participate in this year's campaign. And I will leave it up to Gabriel. I believe Martha, you have shared, chimed in just a little later if you guys have any questions for us.
May I kindly ask another question?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sorry, okay. Who's the point of contact at the controllers again? The reason I ask is because I did the self payroll deduction online. And so how do I verify who in my department has done that deduction? Like, is controller going to give me a list of the people who has, how do I go about knowing?
You can, I doubt that they would give you a list of the existing donors for privacy and so forth. You can reach out, but I would with Augustine, you call him Gus. It is a he.
Yes.
And he's in payroll. He would be the first person, and I can get his last name in a moment, but it's Augustine. And 1 second, I have to do a search on that.
Gabriel, are you looking to just have a list of names of folks that have participated for the payroll deduction, or you're looking to see who fundraised the most? What is the purpose of having the list of names?
Well, I suppose once December 10th is here, I'm supposed to present how much we raised, right? But how, if I don't know how much we raised because my colleagues went online and they did the deduction online, how will I know how much Lacer's raised?
We'll have the information, but his name is Solomon. We will have the information, so we will be able to tell you how many, because as a department, one of the things in part of our accounting is to have the donor, the departments, and whatever information they provide. So we will have a list of all who have donated through the campaign.
I posted in the chat his contact information.
With his telephone number.
I think Lacer's always come in the top 3, right? They want to make sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.